Hey guys, welcome back to the Pineapple Podcast.
I'll make sure this time I'm not too close to the mic, so our voice levels are about the same.
About the same.
About the same. All right.
I'm really sleepy, so...
What? You just slept
I'm not
for like
tired.
9 hours.
I'm not tired. I'm sleepy. There's a difference.
I slept for like 5.5 to 6 hours.
You know, like...
For like the second day in a row.
Like when you sleep too much and you just feel super groggy and like you just don't want to get up.
No,
That's how
Zach, I
feel.
literally almost never experience that because I never sleep too much.
Okay, well, that sounds like a personal problem.
Hey, or maybe just a life hack.
No, I'm pretty sure not getting enough sleep is not a life hack.
No, it's not getting enough sleep. It's not getting too much sleep.
But you always don't get enough sleep because you stay up
Not
late
normally.
doing something.
Nah, the last like 2 months, then I've definitely been going to sleep by midnight for the most part.
So for me, if I sleep past like 7:30, my body's just like it's not worth it to get up anymore, and I'll just sleep till like 9.
7:30, I do that like I sleep past 7:30 like probably twice a week.
Because I'm always up at like 5:30 or 6, like most days,
Yeah.
and I always go to bed around the same time.
Wednesday, I
So
usually get up at 8:30.
Yeah, so whenever I just sleep past that time, I just keep sleeping, and
And
I just feel really
Sunday,
sleepy the whole day.
Sunday's like church, and it isn't taking long to get ready. I don't live that far, so I can wake up at 8:30 and be totally fine, but I usually wake up about 8:15 on Sunday. But Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, I'm usually up like way earlier.
What time's way earlier?
Well, Monday is 5:30.
Oh,
And
if you're coming to
then-
work out.
Yeah, and then like Tuesday, Thursday, it's before 7:30, at least 7.
Well, it's unhealthy to have inconsistent sleep schedule.
I know, but my life schedule progresses throughout the week, and it's hard when you don't get home till like midnight on Thursday nights or Wednesday nights playing soccer.
That's true. It is.
So I literally go from like waking up at 5:30 to maybe like 6:30 to like 7:30 to 8:30 to, and like just climbs as the week goes on.
I try to keep a semi-consistent schedule. The
I do,
weekend,
but I can't.
I do usually sleep in like Saturday most of the time. Like this is sleeping in for me.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope that's sleeping in for most people.
Well, I don't think it is for most people. Most of my classmates are like, yeah, I almost skipped class today because I was sleeping in, and it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Whatever.
I'm not kidding.
I feel like you're
It's
kidding.
insane. Dude, I promise I'm not. It's
Bruh.
insane.
Well,
They're like, I was up till 5 a.m. watching Netflix, and I just went to sleep and didn't get up until...
well, your classmates,
2
if
o'clock.
they need more time on the weekend of sleep, do you know what they need to do?
Go to bed on time?
Nope. Move to Colorado.
Oh.
But I don't think this is college, so maybe not your classmates.
Oh.
So there's a Colorado school district that moved to a 4-day school week, and they said it improved like everything.
Dude, I use a 4-day school week. I don't have class on Friday.
Yeah.
South Plains doesn't have class on Friday, just in general. And you can still get an associate's in 2 years.
Yeah.
I approve of this 4-day school week.
So there you go.
Actually, it'd be better if it was a 3-day school week.
Nah. You can't cram in too much stuff at one time.
That's true. 4 days is pretty good.
3 days, then you would definitely be like a 12-hour school day.
Yeah.
And that would be literally defeating the purpose. But, so yeah, there you go.
We actually learned about this in my business class. It's called a compressed work week. It's where you take a regular 40-hour work week schedule.
Okay, Zach,
and compress it into 4
you're
days.
spoiling the later part of the podcast.
Oh, well, it was something that we talked about. I literally took a test over this.
Okay, how
Friday.
about you wait a few minutes, and when we got to Microsoft, then you can talk about it.
Okay.
This is just for school.
Well, I approve.
There you go. Zach approves. Your approval means absolutely, literally nothing.
Dude, I want to get a stamp. It just says Zach approved. Just stamp everything with it.
You'll literally devalue whatever you stamp.
You know what? I don't care. It has my approval.
Dude, I'll buy up something brand new, you'll stamp it, and I'll go around and sell it for like literally a fifth of what it's worth because it has your stamp on it.
Wow. So my approval means so negative amount. I
Basically.
was gonna say so little, but that would still add to the value. It's so negative.
So negative. Anyways, what's up with Betty White?
Oh, she like everyone thought she died, but then she didn't because the internet's a troll.
Pretty much. Here, let me see what it was. Because I
Dude.
saw it on Facebook really late last night.
I don't know Betty White from anything else besides Golden Girls.
Well, she does a lot of cameo work.
Oh. Isn't she almost like a century old?
Yeah, she's 97.
Dang.
That's probably why it was so believable.
Yeah, I mean that is very believable.
Because it was the fake news was saying like she died peacefully in her home and all this stuff, and everyone's like, what? And then you're like Googling it and can't find anything. And then this morning, then it's come out that it was like some kind of prank or something. I don't think by her though. I think it was just whoever was trolling.
Trolls.
Her representative said,
But
"Oh wait, no, she's not
if you're
97. She's 93. She's 93."
Okay. But still, 7 more years. You'll make it to a century.
Yeah, and yeah, they're like false alarm.
She's not dead.
Yeah, I'm just trying to read through it. Basically, she's
Dude.
not dead, and she got on Twitter to verify it, I guess.
Dude, when I get old and someone trolls that I died, I will legit just don't say anything, and I'll have whoever's in charge of my social media just be like, yeah, she died, or yeah, he died, and then I'll just go live in a cabin in the forest for the rest of my life off the grid.
I'm so confused. Is she 97 or 93? In
I got you,
January,
wait,
she
wait,
turned
wait.
97, so she's almost 98.
Hey Google, how old is Betty?
I told you, she'll be 98 in January.
So for facts.
I guess. This article at the beginning says she's 93, and then the other part says her birthday's in January, and she'll be 98.
How old is Betty White?
Betty White is 97 years old.
So
There
she'll
you
be
go.
98 in January. So yeah, real close.
Dude, that's like outliving the average life expectancy by a very
Like-
big margin.
A quarter of a century almost.
Yeah.
But, so there you go. Betty White lives. So now you can just rest it easy knowing that.
The only person I would rest it easy is my mom because she still watches Golden Girls.
Ooh. Okay then.
Dude,
Moving on.
yeah.
Unless you have something else to say about Golden Girls,
I was
which
just gonna say it's
which
so
you
boring.
oddly keep mentioning quite a bit.
Do I? Well, that's because my mom always used to have it on in the living room.
The heck?
So
I've barely
have
seen it.
literally seen almost every single episode.
What?
It is a sad fact.
Bro, I've like barely even seen it.
I've seen
Most of my
almost
knowledge
all
of
them.
Golden Girls comes from other shows, from people in other shows watching or referencing it.
It's a Hallmark show, right? Wait, Hallmark only makes movies.
That's Google.
I don't know.
I forget.
I just know, like, I fit shows like that into a category. Like, Frasier, Everybody Loves Raymond, Golden Girls. Like, all of those are into one category of show.
You
in my
left
brain.
out Cheers.
I haven't seen Cheers.
Frasier is a spinoff of Cheers.
I just haven't seen it, okay? It was just whatever my mom had
You
on
can't
the
just
TV.
mention the spinoff without the source.
I didn't even know the source. I was like a child watching these shows.
LOL. So, anyways, unless you have more stuff to say about the Golden Girls,
No.
then moving on to Bible.
What are we talking about for Bible?
Are you gonna read it?
Hold on, let me open my phone.
Trump backs push for Bible classes in schools. You know, it's like an optional elective for New and Old Testament.
So just like all public schools, you have the option to take a New and Old Testament class?
I guess so.
That's pretty lit, actually.
And it's an elective too.
Does that mean it's better?
Yes.
I know elective is like classes you get to take that are extra.
But also, electives are a certain number of electives are required.
So maybe we'll get non-Christians to take the Christian class just to fill out some requirement, and then they'll actually be Christians.
I mean, Yeah, maybe. So
I know that
the
sentence
thing I
had-
like about this the best is that it's optional, though. Because, we don't want to be, like, hypocritical and be like, mandatory Bible classes, everyone get in here. We're not like Constantine or something. We gotta, like, it's gotta be optional. It's still a free country. But on the flip side, where does it end? Is it
What?
only the New and Old Testament? Are they gonna do electives for, like, the
Hinduism?
Quran? Or, like, the Book of Mormon? Or, like, the Book of Nustin?
That was pretty funny. I mean, I don't see why you couldn't take those classes or why they would not be a thing. Like, Trump says he's what, Catholic?
I forget. Maybe.
That was the last thing I heard. I'm pretty sure someone
Okay.
told me that whenever he was running for president a while ago. And I was like, is he a Christian? And someone told me he was Catholic, so that's the extent of my Trump knowledge. I think it's pretty cool to have the option to take religious classes in school. So, even if it's like you have the option to take non-Christian classes, it's pushing away from the secularism of schools and just acknowledging that religion is a thing that can coexist in our education system. Because as it stands, there's like zero tolerable religionism in school.
But you still have to sit through
Unless it's a
evolution.
private school.
But then you still have to sit through them teaching you evolution.
Well, that's what I don't understand. Like, how can you have a class that teaches Old and New Testament, but then you have science classes that teach evolution?
So now you, Zach, personally have to go to every school and offer a creation class too,
Dude,
as an elective.
I'll do it.
Really?
I'll go to tech and I'll teach a creationism class.
Just have Kirk Martin switch from LCU.
That'd be pretty cool.
But nah. So, alright, next thing in the Bible. This isn't like actual Bible content, it's just like Bible news.
Bible news.
The Bible is getting an update, ladies and gentlemen. So if you have an old Bible, then throw it out.
Yeah, it's called the Quran. It's the new addition to the Bible.
Big oof. No. But anyways, actual Bible update. Francis Chan is moving to Myanmar.
Myanmar?
Myanmar?
Is that where Neymar's from?
Nope. Neymar's from
Brazil.
Flopopolis.
Flopopolis. I like
It's like
it.
the most random thing I made up. Flop City.
Flop City.
It is a country, officially the Republic of the Union of Myanmar. Probably saying that very wrong. Also known as Burma.
I've heard that before.
Burma?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. It's
I'm
a country
pretty
in
sure-
Southeast Asia, bordered by India and Bangladesh is to its west. And in 2017, it had 51 million people, and now it's got estimated of about 54 million people. So it's moving again. He does that every few years.
I mean, missionaries do that.
Yeah. He's like,
They just
all
move.
right, I'm going over here to China. All right, I'm going over here to like San Francisco, or I forgot where it was. Where is he now?
I have no idea. I don't keep up
I
with
forget.
this person. I don't keep up with anybody.
Well, I was just thinking of the. I read that book like, I guess when was that, spring by now? Yeah, because Ben was still here, so it was like early summer, and he gave like the timeline of all his moving around and stuff in that.
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I know missionaries move around, and that's what they do. So it's not surprising.
Basically. I don't know.
Do you have any other Bible news for us?
No, but I know that Shrek's a donkey and that Beta lost.
Is that biblically related?
No.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to talk about for the Bible section, or are we moving on?
I think we're probably moving on.
All right.
We'll make sure we start recording.
It was a short Bible section this week, but we
It
didn't
is
want
what
to
it
force
is.
anything, and we just didn't have anything prepared for this week, so we just have Bible news.
We're at the 15-minute mark. I'm waking up. All right.
Food.
food. I saw this and I was like really happy.
What is this?
Oreo gingerbread style house. So instead of going to
That's
the
lit.
store and getting like this crusty gingerbread house kit that's like not even a gingerbread,
It's like plastic disguised as gingerbread.
it's like if a graham cracker was graham cracker less and you try to make a house with it.
Hmm.
But nah, then Oreo is making their own brand and it's got like Oreo flavored stuff and it's Oreo made.
Dude, Oreos are the best cookies. One of the best cookies.
At least
I
one
think,
of the best.
unless they're homemade cookies, of all the store-bought cookies, I think Oreos are the best.
Maybe. If we're talking about like just like
store-bought.
not like from a restaurant or something, but just
right,
like from
just
this,
general
like Walmart or
grocery
something.
store-bought cookies. I think Oreos are the best.
Yeah, that'd probably be a pretty popular opinion. Nutter Butters are pretty good.
Are they a cookie though?
Yeah.
They're like. I
They're
classify
cookie.
them like in between
Bro,
cookie and like the
dude.
peanut butter snacks.
Dude. Oh, I thought you were gonna say just because they have something in between like the cookie. I'm like,
No,
that's
no,
an
no, no,
Oreo.
No, just because like
No,
Nutter
Nutter
Butters
Butters
are
are
like a
cookie.
salty peanut butter snack.
Nah, Nutter Butters are cookie.
Okay.
I declare it right here on the podcast. Nutter Butters are a cookie. Prove me wrong. I need that meme where the guy's like sitting in the park, that template, and then he has like he's sitting on a table and has like a white backdrop, and you insert whatever caption you need. But it's always like it's a fact. You know what I'm talking about? It's like he states like a absurd fact, and then it says like prove me wrong.
Oh yeah. No,
I'm
thought
like
it changed
Nutter
my
Butters,
mind.
or yeah, change my mind. Like Nutter Butters a cookie, change my mind.
Okay, what I was thinking for this for you was the dude that's like dressed up like Spider-Man and he's standing in front of the thing like giving a speech and it has like the white thing on the background.
yeah, I know you're
It's
talking
like,
about.
Nutter Butters are a cookie.
That's funny, for sure. No, one I saw was really funny. Now they didn't think it was very funny, but it was like Panera's just overpriced hospital food. Changed my mind.
Dude.
I laughed so hard.
That is so true.
It was like rip. I thought it was pretty funny.
That is pretty funny.
So, this holiday season, will you be picking up an Oreo gingerbread house? The big ones are, you can find them like a Big Lots, CVS, probably Walmart at some point. $10 to $14 is what they've been finding, but there's also mini versions that would be like just a few bucks.
If I was still a child and I like to assemble gingerbread houses, then I would totally buy an Oreo cookie gingerbread house. Because that just sounds amazing.
So that's a no, you're not.
If I have family coming over that's bringing little children, then I will get one to
Okay.
assemble with them. Because that, honestly, I would get one just because it sounds so good.
Hey, there you go. You've been convinced. Dude, I saw a picture for this, and it actually looked pretty good, just from the photo. Wiener Schnitzel is now selling chili cheese tamales.
That sounds like.
Think about it though. Hold up, I got you.
I don't know. Tamales are very
Leal's.
distinct
Okay,
flavor. Like,
Leal's.
it's a good bland flavor.
Yes, at Leal's though, where I get cheese tamales,
Yeah,
and they're like my favorite thing.
right. Now you got chili.
Now
on.
and I mean, it's not that different from a beef tamale, I'm sure. Like a little different because it's a different.
Tamales and chili, I don't know if they're gonna go good together. I don't know. I'll have to try it. Like it could.
I actually
It
do
could
want
be
to. I
really
will try
good.
this, and I don't ever go to Wiener Schnitzel, but I would definitely
Do
try
they?
this.
Wait, is it out already?
Let me
Or are they
see.
coming out soon? Because if they're out, I would go get some right after this podcast.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Because there's literally a Wiener Schnitzel right across the street.
Oh yeah, you're right. We can Google it after. Look. I
I want to see this picture.
don't know. November 4th. So yeah.
What is today? November 9th? Bro, they're out. All right,
Well,
we
at
gotta
least
go
that's
get
when
some.
it was posted. I don't know, but look at it.
Oh.
It's probably different than you're expecting.
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know if that's how they are served though.
Hmm. They look pretty good, actually.
That's what I'm saying.
I would try that.
All right,
Dude, you're making me hungry.
you're making me crazy. This is what happens when we don't get hash browns before the podcast.
We skipped the hash browns this week.
Basically,
And I didn't eat anything before I came.
and got a banana.
Dude, I left a banana in my backpack one time because I
Same.
forgot to eat it because I was rushing
You're
to
like-
class.
dissolves.
Yeah, dude, it turned so nasty in the inside of my backpack.
Hey, that just means it's fresh.
It's fresh.
Well, it was.
It's rotten.
It's not like that corn dog that Bradley left in her backpack. And like during biology, she left it in her backpack for like over a month, and it
Wait,
literally
who
didn't
did?
change. Riley?
Oh, Briley. I thought you said Bradley. I'm like,
No.
what?
Briley. And it was like the corn dog was like in a bag for like a month or something, and it literally didn't change its form at all.
I don't even remember this.
Were you in that class?
Which class?
Biology. It's a joke. You were.
Oh, wait. Like, biology with
Everyone?
Ben and
Yeah.
Rudolph and... Wow, that's so long ago, I don't remember.
Dude, now I have that Toy Story song stuck in my head from the second one. It's like, not so very long ago. Nothing.
No, I don't even remember.
It's like the
song.
flashback of when she's telling Woody about Emily, her owner.
Toy
Jesse-
Story 2?
Yeah, Jesse's telling her flashback story.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember now.
So, anyways, continue with food / beverages. Do you want to talk about this one?
Oh, yeah, Coke. Last week, I think it was last week, we talked about Coke was making like a caffeinated coffee drink. Now they're making sparkling water. And it's going to have some caffeine in it.
How many flavors were there? Like 8?
I don't remember.
I saw 8 somewhere.
I also don't remember what it was called.
You're kidding me, right? Coke is a soda.
No, I know. But I don't remember what the sparkling water, like the lineup was called.
What? Is it not the or whatever?
Oh, aha, yeah, that's it.
Wait, so it's
Just
literally just
remember the
called
80s brand.
Aha.
I think so, yeah.
Aha! I have my Coca-Cola sparkling water. That sounds healthy.
It's supposed to be like a healthier alternative to...
Or just more product line,
Caffeine.
so they can just sell more stuff so they don't go bankrupt.
I don't think they're anywhere close to
Yeah,
going
I know.
bankrupt. They're
It's
just trying to
messy.
get more of the market share to develop
You know what
a
Coca-Cola needs to do?
competitive advantage.
They need to market the Christmas Coca-Cola polar bear.
They do that a lot already.
Not very well.
Yeah, because they use... Who did they use? Will Smith in a claymation to use the cranberry Sprite.
Cranberry Sprite? No, like the Christmas Coca-Cola, not like freaking Sprite. Why the heck would I want Sprite? I'm not talking about Sprite.
I mean, I just was thinking of like how they market in the Christmas time. That was the first thing. That came to
Nobody
mind.
wants Sprite.
You don't like cranberry Sprite?
The only thing Sprite's good for, yeah, is mixing stuff with.
Do-
Sprite the only reason Sprite exists is so you can put other stuff in it to make like punches and flavored drinks. And
The only
honestly,
time people-
cranberry Mountain Dew is better.
You're probably not wrong.
I had it like 2 years ago. It was really good. We made it though.
Sprite, I'll have it like once every 4 months, like a can by itself. So not very often.
Yeah.
But every now and then I'll be like, yeah, I'm down just for like some sugary carbonated water.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
Most people don't like that, but I do. Just every couple months.
Well, that's fine, but I don't know why we're talking about Sprite.
'Cause
Sprite
you brought it
doesn't.
up.
Sprite. I didn't bring Sprite up. You did.
Oh yeah.
Sprite doesn't deserve our attention.
I mean, I think it does. It's a thing.
Do you know what does deserve our attention?
How bad Apple is all the time.
I was gonna say T-Mobile and Sprint merger.
I thought that already happened.
I mean, it got approved, but it got approved by like the government or something.
Yeah, that has to be a thing.
But like 16 months ago. But they're facing 16 lawsuits from like a lot of states.
Why?
Because then they go from we go from having 4 major competing carriers to only 3,
Okay.
and people have a problem with that.
Because why? I think it's a monopoly.
I guess if you take all T-Mobile and all Sprint,
I don't think so.
you're basically
personally.
taking 3rd place and 4th place and combining them together.
I don't see how that's a problem.
Well, a lot of people have problems with
The
it.
government didn't have a problem with it, so nobody else should either.
Well, apparently many states are.
Okay, let me be clear. It's only for this scenario. that if the government doesn't have a problem,
I'm taking back your Ron Swanson card. I'm not gonna quote you out of context all the time with that.
I had to make that perfectly clear because like government wants to take away your guns. Oh, government's okay. I think everybody else should be. No,
I'm literally taking that out of context.
you can't.
I'm gonna put it on a T-shirt and everything.
I refuse to let you do that
How?
because you have to have my permission to use my quotes.
Well, you just disclosed it on the record on my recording equipment with your knowledge.
Right, but you have to have my approval to market and sell anything.
Okay, then I won't put a price on anything. It'll all be non for profit.
I hate you.
That makes two of us. So, anyways, yeah, and so basically, then they need to get all this stuff cleared up for them to be able to start their thing. And so they're trying to sweeten the deal, and some of the stuff they've got is they're offering free internet to 10 million low-income families for 5 years. And to those same 10 million low-income families, a free laptop or tablet. And free unlimited 5G for state and local police / fire / EMS companies.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. There you go.
I like it when companies do cool stuff, and that's a cool thing.
Well, they're doing cool things so that we'll like them.
I mean, I know it's just marketing, but it's still cool.
Do you know what else is just marketing? Actually, it's not just marketing.
What?
Here's where you can talk about your stuff from earlier. Microsoft tested a 4-day work week and had a 40, like not like nationally, but I guess probably one office, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a 40% production jump.
Productivity jump.
That too.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. It's a thing. Research shows that a compressed work week is actually beneficial. So, you work 4 days out of the week. You still work your 40-hour work week, but you work it in 4 days instead of your regular 5 days.
So what would that be, like 12 and a half hours? Did I just do fast math in my head?
I don't know. I'm going to have to double check you here.
Like 12 and a half hours? All right, while you do that.
No, it's 4 divided by 40, so that's 10 hours a day.
Oh, yeah, 10.
Your fast
That's
math
not
is
that
flawed.
bad.
No, it's not. It's like 8 to 6.
Yeah, that's not that bad at all.
No, that's like what most
People
other
do
people actually
anyways.
work.
Yeah. Especially if you're not like, I mean, that's what a lot of like entrepreneurs and like freelancers and
Yeah, that's what they work.
contractors work that easy.
Oh yeah, contractors worked a lot more hours. Freelance agents.
I mean, you have to.
entrepreneurs, Yeah.
Because, you're doing your own thing, so you have to work harder. I forgot. Oh, yeah. So, like, what do? You just, like, show up on Tuesday, and you're like, hey, can't believe it's Tuesday. How was your weekend? And then you work, like, Wednesday and then Thursday, and then you're already like, hey, can't wait. Tomorrow's already Friday.
What? No, it's Monday through Thursday.
Monday through Thursday?
Yeah.
All right, so you get there on Monday and you're like, man, I hate Monday. And you talk about your weekend. And then you literally just work Tuesday and Wednesday. And then Thursday, you're like, hey, can't believe it's already the weekend. What are you doing tomorrow?
Yeah, basically.
It's like way shorter. But
Yeah, compressed work weeks are a thing. So is telecommuting. It's becoming increasingly popular to allow employees to do work from home,
yeah, that's
especially in more private sectors.
Yeah, that's still complicated though. It
It is
definitely depends
complicated.
on what you're doing and who you are.
Yeah, that's true. Like if employees can handle it and they can like handle the responsibility of doing it, then
Yeah, because it doesn't mean you like slack off and stuff.
right, you're still working, but you just do it from home.
Yeah, because
Like
like
homeschooling. Just
well,
do
like a lot of
school at home.
realtors try to do that, but then they end up getting like way more distracted because
Yeah.
they're like doing laundry, they're cleaning up,
Right,
watching.
yeah.
They're taking like an extra 30 minutes on their lunch break because they're like watching Netflix or something.
Yeah, that could be a bad thing. Some companies are doing something called flex time, where you have like core hours of the day where you have to be at work, but then you have That's it. Like
But
you
then
can do
it's
the
like
rest of the work either at
assignments
home
or something.
yeah.
Basically.
So it's
you
still do like the same 40 hours, but instead of working 10 hours at the office, you only work like 6 or 8 hours at the office, and you have the rest of the 2 hours to either do it from home or wherever you want.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
Literally work on the commute back if you're in.
yeah, if you can do work on your commute, then you could do that. So that way you just get home faster
Yeah.
instead of having to just spend it at work, which I think that's a great idea, saving time.
Eat.
Oh, 40 sorry. The 4-day work week, that also it lowers the overhead of the business because they don't have to actually have the business open on Friday. So
That cuts down on cost.
yeah, it actually cuts down on the costs of the company.
But that couldn't work with every company, though. 'Cause
No,
if you're
it
like
can't work
a
with every
retail
company.
store or something,
Right.
I mean, you have to be open as many hours as possible to
Right.
make money.
That's true. But just for some companies,
Yeah.
it does cut down overhead.
So you're telling me you can only go to Chick-fil-A from like Monday through Friday?
Nope.
But it obviously wouldn't be able to work in every situation. But anyways, so freaking Amazon and Disney finally struck a deal. So now it's last minute, but you will be able to
Combined
watch.
forces, and they're gonna rule the world.
No,
Oh.
you will be able to watch as of literally this week, very last minute. Then you can watch your Disney Plus on your Fire devices.
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah,
Because I only have a Fire Stick. I don't have a Chromecast yet.
if they had a Chromecast like a long time ago.
I was gonna get one, but then I never did.
Oh. So, yeah, it was gonna work on anything you can imagine, from Roku to the other ones that
Say Roku?
Roku.
Roku. Yeah.
I've definitely heard it Roku.
That's weird.
Okay.
Dude, it's like people in the business department. They say finance instead of finance.
Finance.
Finance. I'm like, who are you? And where are you from?
I'm from the
Finance.
finance department.
I'm from the finance department. It sounds
The
so
what
weird.
now? So, yeah, so that's cool that Amazon and Disney were able to strike that. And then also Verizon is doing this thing that if you like fill out this form, and if you could qualify, then you get a year of Disney Plus for free. It's like if you switch to Verizon, and then if you have 5G through them or like unlimited data, if you're on like an unlimited data plan, or there's certain criteria things. So look in and see if you qualify, and if you do, go fill out the form and get yourself some free Disney Plus. I don't know how Disney's gonna make money from this, honestly. They're giving away so many discounts and like free stuff.
Dude, the Pixel 4 is going to be $200 off already come Black Friday.
Oh, so that's down to 700.
If you're getting the XL with the 126 gigabytes.
I don't know.
Yeah, just across the board, I think it's.
And then for the
$200
basic
off.
one, it would be down to 600. Because
Yeah.
the basic one like 800.
I thought the basic one started at 7.
I thought it was 8.
Because it's 7, the XL's like 8, and then to get the maximum storage, it's 9.
Oh. So, there you go. If you
So
need
you
a
could be
Pixel,
potentially getting your standard Pixel at 500.
yeah, that's not that bad. Microsoft's Chromium Edge browser is supposed to be launched on January 15th. Have you seen the design?
No.
It literally looks like it's blue,
Okay.
and it looks like it's the Chrome design. You know how like it's circled in,
Yeah.
but it's still also a mix of like the Edge design. So it's kind of funny. They basically are trying to be subtly look like the Chrome logo, is what people are saying.
Well, Edge has some cool features that Chrome doesn't. Chrome's better.
Like Bing rewards.
No.
Yes.
Okay, maybe for you, but like being able to draw on any website and just like
Oh,
copy
yeah.
that onto your notes. that's pretty handy since it's in all Windows devices. If you were to do that like on your Chromebook, like you're on Google Chrome and you just have a button where you can just like highlight or draw on any website you're on and just copy that into your notes, like a screenshot or whatever, that'd be pretty handy. And that's not a feature in Chrome yet, I don't think so. Google, get on that.
And we're back.
Oh, we're going.
No warning.
Dude, I was just like nodding off because Jeremy had to take a business call.
For like 5 minutes.
Well, yeah, but that's enough time to nod off.
Good grief. All right, Facebook portal. We know what that is, but what's this new thing about, Zach?
Okay. Does anybody actually want Facebook to have a camera in your living room spying on you?
Yes.
Can you name one person besides Mark Zuckerberg?
Aw.
I knew that's what you were going to say.
Yeah, probably just the one person.
Who?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh.
I don't know anyone else that would want that.
So, yeah. Basically, Facebook portal, if you have heard of the regular, I think it's just the portal, right? Facebook portal. Yeah, so it's kind of like a conferencing system thing. It's like a tablet you set up.
It looks really cool. I would actually be interested in it if it was a different company.
I agree. If Google made one of these, potentially, would get one. But
Because, I mean, the camera, like, follows you around and stuff, and, like, obviously that sounds like it could be creepy if it does it.
yeah, it's very creepy.
And if it turned on or whatever anytime. But, I mean, the cool thing about that is you're still, like, doing your thing, and the camera follows you around. So if you're moving around the house doing stuff, then you can still, like, it. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
What, the camera, like, follows you.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Yeah, but if you're, like, talking to someone while you're, like, doing something, then you don't have to, like, they can still, like, see you and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's cool. Like, I don't know. I could picture
But it just feels like it could.
grandparents,
Yeah.
like,
That was
calling
that was
their-
the commercial. Yeah. It's
Oh, that
like-
was the commercial?
Yeah, it was like the kids like running around the house playing with like toys and stuff, and the grandparents like still would like see him and talk to him because it like was moving him around.
So, yeah, I can see how that could
However,
potentially
it sounds
be
like
cool,
it could go wrong quickly
which it
if
normally
not
does
used
with
correctly.
Facebook.
So
So I will not be buying this product. It's essentially something like that. You just hook into your TV. It's just conferencing that you hook into your TV.
yeah, there you go. Any other company.
Any other company, it'd be a great product. But Facebook, you've dug yourself into a hole and you keep digging yourself deeper.
LOL. Do you know what keeps exploding?
Not Note 7s.
Or at least that one time? A Fitbit exploded?
Yeah. This is just like a one-off thing. It's not
Yeah.
happening across all Fitbits.
Did the
or
person's
anything.
like arm explode or what?
I think it was like third-degree burns.
Oh dang.
It was pretty bad. The article headline was like, "Man claims his arm was melting."
What?
So, yeah, Fitbit battery kind of exploded on somebody. It's not good press for right after Google bought the company.
It's like Google's fault.
It's not Google's fault. I mean, it was just a one-off thing. It could happen to anybody's smartwatch. It just happened to be a Fitbit.
So what's this? Russians disconnecting from the internet?
Yeah, so, you know how, like, China, how, like, the general population is not allowed to access the internet like we do?
Yeah, it's
Like,
like
we
really
can-
restricted.
Yeah, it's really restricted. So, Russia's basically doing that.
For why?
They want to limit the ability to get, I guess, hacked. So they say they're doing it for, like, security reasons.
Security!
But it has major implications of limiting the general population's access to the internet.
Yeah, for real.
Which, I mean, it's not like...
How limited is it, though? Is it like, hey, we're not going to allow you to look up how to make dirty bombs? Or is it like, hey, you can't access Wikipedia?
I don't know the extent of the restriction. I just know that it's going to be significantly more restricted.
Like, they'll probably
Like
be blocking
China's.
stuff like black web and I mean all that stuff. I mean, I'm sure they'll still be able to use it for like just casual use for like schooling and stuff,
Probably like just
schooling and
school.
work type things.
Yeah, but it's just I don't know.
Because they don't want to like
I don't know what else to expect
take a
from
step
communist
backwards.
country.
Oh, rip. Do you know what you can expect from Valve working on a Steam cloud gaming service?
Valve working on a Steam cloud gaming service.
Yes.
What can I expect?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you.
You could probably expect something like the Google Stadia, except made by Valve, and it's probably
Wait.
not going to work as great.
It's kind of funny though. So it's Steam, and they're making a cloud gaming service. So it's a Steam cloud. They should
Yeah,
literally
no.
just like call it the
Steam
Steam cloud.
Steam cloud.
What's your gaming service called?
Steam cloud?
Well, Valve made this thing. It's a Steam cloud.
Steam cloud.
So
They say it's super hot.
basically, but so that's a thing. Do you know it's not a thing? Street Fighter collabing with Mortal Kombat.
Rip.
And Mortal Kombat's like, hey, have some of our characters. And Street Fighter's like, yeah, this doesn't really work with us. Not this time.
I mean, I could kind of see that.
It's just the style of it, they said.
The style is very different between
Yeah.
the two games. Like, obviously, they're both fighting games, but
Right.
Mortal Kombat is way different style of characters than Street Fighter.
Yeah. It's more anime-ish. Wait, that's going backwards?
Yeah, probably. Mortal Kombat is way more like
Oh, yeah.
they have like more blood and stuff
Yeah.
in the games and a little bit more gory. The characters are more R-rated.
I mean, they've obviously collabed in the past with Capcom and Marvel and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just not this time around. They're like, yeah, we'll open for stuff in the future, but for this particular thing, it's just not going to work with our game.
Dude, you know what I want another of?
What?
Soul Calibur.
Okay,
Did you ever play that?
don't think so.
You know what it is?
Honestly, don't think so.
Oh, okay, well, never mind.
Soul Calibur? I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
It's imagine like
Dragons.
no, like Marvel versus Capcom kind of. It's a fighting game.
Okay.
Like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat and stuff, but it's a lot more flushed out. It's not like a 2D fighting game. It's like
So like Clay Fighters?
I haven't played Clay Fighters,
I'm just kidding. It's probably not like Clay Fighters.
but I think it's a collab of like a lot of different fighting characters.
So Smash Bros.
No. Smash Bros is a 2D fighting game. Soul Calibur is
Injustice.
Injustice is still pretty 2D. It's like, I mean, there are 2D Soul Calibur games. I think the early ones were, but I don't know. It's a pretty fleshed out fighting game, and it was really fun.
PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale.
Haven't played that. Battle Royale.
No, I just made that last part up.
I was like PlayStation All Star, and then you threw in Battle Royale. I'm like, wait, what?
Hello. Speaking of China, they now have a game curfew.
Oof.
In the U.S., we have one too.
Wait, we do?
Yeah.
We have a game curfew?
Yes.
We do?
It's called your mom and dad are like, hey, you should probably put that up and go to sleep.
Oh.
But nope. If you're under 18, then you straight up can't play. You can't play games online from 10 at night to 8 a.m. No late night game sessions and no early morning game sessions.
No gamers out there in China?
And they're limiting microtransactions. I can't speak. Microtransactions and DLCs to like
I can understand the
$20 a game.
microtransactions, but why the DLC?
They're limiting like you can't spend more than like $20 in extra stuff on a game.
That's not cool.
Oh,
It's
and it gets
communist, but
worse.
Still.
If you're under 18, so remember you can only play from 8:01 to 9:59, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can only play for up to 90 minutes a day.
What? Wow. That's China. Dang. Yeah, talk about not having any freedom.
For real though. Only 90 minutes a day for the max, and it has to be literally during the day. So they basically can't play until. That just means like everyone's gonna be playing from like 9 to 10.
Basically, yeah.
Because they got like school. You can't play before school,
So you just gotta
and you
play as
can't
soon as
play
get on the
late.
school.
Yeah. So that's pretty crazy.
That is insane.
TV shows, a Percy Jackson reboot, and it's not
Ew.
exactly clear where it's gonna end up.
But like a movie reboot or a show reboot?
Show reboot.
There was not a show to begin with.
You're right. So a Percy Jackson TV show series,
I don't know how I
and they're
feel about
thinking
that.
it might go. If Disney Plus gets it, it'd be good for them. Cause
Would it,
like,
though?
yeah, cause Amazon has the Lord of the Rings.
Do they?
Yeah, there's gonna be a Lord of the Rings show. It's on Amazon.
Oh yeah, we did talk about it. Yeah,
And then-
that'll actually be kind of cool.
Wait, I forgot what the other show was that they were comparing it to.
It better follow either Aragorn or Legolas because they were the coolest characters.
Nerd. I'm just kidding. Hang on, let me try.
Is
to
there a
find it.
doctor in the house? Well, you're a nerd.
Ripped pieces. I'm trying to find where I saw that.
What are you looking for?
Where I saw this about the Percy Jackson.
Oh, I just had the longest yawn of like a month.
Are you being bored?
No.
I don't
just
know.
Sleepy.
Wait, so what's your reaction to a Percy Jackson show?
It's complicated. That's my
Oh.
reaction.
Tell me more.
Okay, the books were all right. They just all right. Okay.
They were good
They
until,
were
like,
your
the
like
end.
your good middle school books. You know, like your drama, Greek
Drama,
mythology,
Greek
like
mythology.
your middle school books. That's what the middle
Fighting to
schoolers-
save your life.
Yeah, it's just what they like to read, you know? And the movies, they were trash.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even finish reading the books just because I kind of got bored with them.
What?
Like, they weren't bad or anything. I remember when they were super popular. Like, everybody was waiting for that last book to come out. I forgot what it was called.
Marco Athena? Or
No,
Omar?
that was the second to last
Something
one.
about Hades.
Something about Hades. I remember a bunch of like Christian moms were like, "Oh, you ain't allowed to read that one. It's got Hades in the name." Nope. So a bunch of people were really sad, but yeah, it was a good middle school drama book, in my opinion.
Yeah, so, but they're saying like this style of show would be good if Disney can get it because
Would it be a kids show?
I don't think so because if they're trying to,
Dude,
if they
dude,
need
This needs to be the next Game of Thrones,
not that far,
dude.
But no,
I would watch it if it was better. Like if it was more adult themed.
Okay,
not
so
like
yes,
or
I think it's going to
X-rated.
be. I think it's going to be PG-13 because
I think it's called TV-14.
that too because they're going to be trying to compete with Amazon's getting the Lord of the Rings, which is obviously going to be like that, and then Netflix has the Chronicles of Narnia show.
There's a show.
We've talked about this a long time ago.
Dude, you know that I have a worse memory than a goldfish. Okay?
Goldfish actually have the okay.
Yeah, that's why I said I have a worse memory.
So yeah, there's gonna be like a legit Chronicles of Narnia Netflix series.
Okay, well, I haven't read the books and I haven't watched the movies.
Hello, were you even a Christian homeschooler,
I was, but
bro?
I read.
You can read those books in like no time now.
I mean,
They're
I'm
pretty
sure.
easy read.
I'm sure I could, but C.S. Lewis is a good author, so maybe you'll get around to him.
I mean, this is like fiction books. Like,
Yeah, I
they're
know.
just for fun.
I know they are.
So, with some biblical parallel, I guess, at least in the Lion Witch in the Wardrobe.
I like fiction books. I just don't listen or read them as often anymore.
Same, because like a time priority
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
So, anyways, Percy Jackson show. Maybe Disney Plus can get it. I don't know who else would, because then they'd have two similar shows. Watch like HBO get it.
No,
I would
please
be
don't.
like, I'm a head out.
Yeah.
All right, this one, Steve Carell wants the Office cast to star in a Cheers reboot.
Dude, that'd be hilarious. Even though I don't know what Cheers is, anything with the Steve Carell Office theme reboot was gonna be great.
Especially in like a Cheers setting where everybody knows your name.
What?
You don't even know the theme song to Cheers?
No, I know the Friends theme song.
Okay. So, only a couple movies. Dark Fate lost 100 million. That's
Dark
not
Fate?
good.
What is Dark Fate?
Terminator.
Oh, that was a new Terminator.
We literally talked about this like yesterday.
Dude, okay, they honestly didn't do a good job marketing because I didn't even know it was coming out.
Well, or because you live under a rock the last like 4 months.
Dude, I've lived under a rock. I moved under a rock whenever I started college.
It wasn't that bad until like this semester.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
So yeah, they lost 100 million.
that's a lot.
Yep.
Dang.
And other movie news: the original cast is coming back for Ghostbusters 3. So finally get that third Ghostbusters movie.
The original cast, so not the girls?
Correct.
Okay.
So
Are they gonna be like really old?
I mean, well, not too old, but like
When was the Ghostbusters? Was an 80s
80s.
movie, right? Yeah.
so
So that's like
60s.
wait, what?
They'll be in their 60s.
Yeah. I mean, they won't be that old, but
It won't be that bad. I'll be curious to see how they do it. I never was the biggest Ghostbusters fan, even as a little kid.
I wasn't either. It was just a popular thing.
Yeah. And this came out. Autocorrect. Leia was supposed to be a full-fledged Jedi in the final movie.
Wait, this upcoming movie?
Yeah.
She was supposed to be a full-fledged Jedi.
Yeah, she was supposed to be like basically as good as Luke Skywalker.
That is not at all how the story was played out.
Well, it would have, but they had to change.
Wait,
That was the plan for like she was going to be the last Jedi.
Leia was supposed to be the last Jedi?
Yeah,
I thought
and that's what like everyone wanted.
Rey was supposed to be the last Jedi.
Yeah, but remember, Rey's not a Jedi.
She's not.
No. How
How
would
does
she
she
be a
use the Force?
Jedi? Just because you have the Force doesn't mean you're a Jedi.
I
Leia
thought-
has the Force, and they didn't call her a Jedi.
I thought the Jedi were like the
Force users.
not just the Force users. So what do you call it? They were like the Peacekeeper dudes.
Basically.
I don't know what you call the group of Jedi that.
The Jedi Knights?
No, Jedi Knights are specifically like the people that make all the decisions. Like, I don't know what you call like the board of the Jedi. I forgot. There's probably a
Council?
The council. Yes, probably. I don't know. It's a thing. I guess you're right. The term Jedi specifically refers to if you're a member of that group. So you're right. Just because you can use the Force doesn't make you a Jedi.
And they do have 8 minutes of unused footage of Leia from.
She's using a lightsaber.
I don't think so.
What?
From.
She's shooting lightning.
No. Let me finish! They have like 8 minutes of her, like just film time of her from when they had shot everything for Last Jedi. So she will be in the movie.
Oh. Seems legit.
They like redesigned it and basically worked Disney magic to make it like fit in
Is it all
and flow
CGI?
well. I don't think so. No,
Good.
it's stuff they actually shot. They only used CGI for Rogue One because they didn't have any footage.
Oh.
I mean, she was only in it for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It's not like, okay, we're gonna start shooting this movie. We need the last 30 seconds shot right now of her standing there. I mean, that's something you can do later, but they couldn't. So, yep.
That's pretty cool.
I guess that's about it. I think.
Are you
Yep.
excited for the new Star Wars movie?
Yeah, I talked about it a little bit last week. One, because it's been. I mean, it's not like. Remember, I was talking about like getting burned from it.
Yeah.
How they didn't space it out very well, in my
Mhm.
opinion. But it's been a little bit. You know, it'll be a year and a half since they had anything, so I'm not like going crazy for it, but mostly just because it's wrapping up the saga for realsies.
For realsies.
I mean, besides like the solo movies, but it's wrapping up the Skywalker trilogy, and I don't know. J.J. Abrams is directing, right? Yeah, so.
Is he still directing?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
He didn't direct the last one.
So at least it won't be horrible.
That's the hope. So, yep. I catch you on a flippity flip. What do we say? How do we close these things?
Bye.
Oh, okay, bye.